Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to my 250 by 50 weight loss challenge. And this week, one of the things I want to talk about is that awesome, amazing, tasting, awesomeness, poisonous substance called sugar. Love sugar. We all love sugar. It's one of the most addictive substances out there. And it tastes amazing. Unfortunately, it's horribly bad for us. You know, a nutritionist, you ask 20 different nutritionists how you should eat, you probably get 20 different answers. The majority of them, though, will say sugar is bad, stay away from it. Now, been doing research on this whole subject for quite a long time, but just in the last few days, I've double-checked a lot of things, and according to some studies, the average American consumes 152 pounds of sugar a year. Now, I didn't eat the amount of sugar that probably the average American does, so I probably consumed twice that. So, and it's one of the last vices I've got to get out of my diet, but I'm here to tell you, we all really need to get it out of our diet. I've already talked about the grain-based diet and the effects it has on our body. Well, sugar does the same thing. Sugar's part of that same issue, and has made things so much worse for our overall health in America. Even Europeans come over here and can't believe how much sugar we consume and how sweet our breads are and all that. Now, the things that sugar does to our body, first of all, is highly addictive, which is why it's in everything. I'll get to that in a minute. But what it does, obviously, it causes obesity. It leads to diabetes. It leads to heart disease, high blood pressure, chromium deficiency, early aging. The list of things that sugar does to your body it's a mile long. For me, besides the obesity, it rots your teeth. I've had teeth problems since I was a kid. Cavity issues, probably because I consume so much sugar. Obesity, because I consume so much sugar. For me, it contributes to joint swelling. If I go on a sugar binge, my joints will ache for days. It's 2 days after I stop eating sugar, my joints feel fine. So I personally know that's how bad it is. But because it's highly addictive and it tastes good, it's in everything. Now, the manufacturers are fantastic at hiding sugar as well. I just tonight printed out this list. This list is 61 different names the manufacturers have given for sugar. Some of them you'll know, and some of them they try to pass on as good for you. Honey, well, honey's the only sugar substance that might have some decent benefits to it, but in teeny quantities, not as a continuous ingredient in your life. But some of the things are like maltodextrin. You know, they'll hide that. That sounds like something. Obviously, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup. Those are the ones we all know and that are horrible for us and so much out there. But agave nectar, bad. It's all sugar. Beet sugar, barley malt. I mean, that sounds like something healthy because it's barley, right? Well, no. And the reason it's in everything is because it's addictive. It's so we can buy our products. Now, obviously, this is and I'm not picking on any particular manufacturer. They just make their stuff the way they do, and it is what it is. This is the obvious sugar, We know that's candy. We know we're buying it because we want the sweet. And the same goes with the cookies and the brownies and the cakes and the pies and all that. We already know that stuff's sweet. Then, of course, it leads on to cereal. Cereals, loaded with sugar. It's a bowl of sugar every single morning. But the obvious is the obvious. The big thing in the news for many years now has been soda. Now, this was actually in my refrigerator, and it's a can of Pepsi. It's 12 ounces. The average, well, we've gone into bigger bottles now. The average drink in the plastic bottle has 16 teaspoons of sugar in it, in one soda. Same thing goes with one of those Frappuccinos down at Starbucks. 16 teaspoons of sugar. Most people don't even realize that. Now, why this is in my fridge, I haven't the foggiest clue. I've got 2 more 12 packs over there. I have no idea where they came from. And what's weird is this is also caffeine free, which we never would have bought. Somebody must have brought it to a party. Anyway, so soda in general is horrible for you. Everybody knows that. It gets a bad rap everywhere, and that's fine. But what cracks me up is people think diet is better for you. Sugar, no, any sweetener has the same effect on the body. The body doesn't know the difference. It's sweetener. What happens with sweet stuff, sugar and pastas and breads and things fall into the same category, is they're absorbed super fast by the system, right into the bloodstream, which automatically kicks in. Your body wants to fight that, so you kick in the insulin. The insulin goes in to balance out your body. The insulin then is what causes us to gain weight and leads to a lot of other problems. The problem is you never feel full ever eating sugar. So you're going to continue to consume it. And the Diet Coke plays the same role. Not only does it have the same effect as sugar on the body, it does not quench your thirst. It makes you continue to crave more and more and more, just like any other sweetener. And it's loaded with chemicals. A lot of these fake sugars, they've proven to cause cancer, among other things. People I know who drink this aspartame stuff get headaches really bad. You might as well just drink the regular soda. Cracks me up is the people who go get the double Whopper, the large fries, and a Diet Coke. I mean, really? Who are you kidding? Anyways, getting off subject. Well, I guess not quite. But sugar is hidden everywhere, and it's bad for us. And again, the reason it's hidden is to get us addicted to the products. It's in so many things that you wouldn't think. Salad dressing. Now, if you're gonna get a raspberry vinaigrette, you know it's gonna be sweet. It's loaded with sugar, right? Fine. I don't like sweet stuff poured all over my salad. I'm not. But here's an herb and garlic marinade. It's a meat marinade, actually. And the number one ingredient is water after this high fructose corn syrup. This is water and corn syrup with some herbs added, and they call it a marinade. Here is a sesame Asian, right? This is a salad dressing. And same thing, water and then high fructose corn syrup. First two ingredients right there. So it's nothing but, this is like drinking a Coke, for crying out loud, because it's the same thing, water and high fructose corn syrup. In your salad dressings. Gets crazier, some of you know this too. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Roasted peanuts, next ingredient is sugar. What's worse is after that is hydrogenated vegetable oil. That's a whole other thing that's horrible for us. But sugar. Give it to kids, man. Get them addicted to the peanut butter. Gets crazier than that. Mayonnaise. Right here on the jar. Sugar is in mayonnaise. It's crazy. Here is a tub of it's cream cheese with smoked salmon in it. Little one of my things I keep on my diet. I throw it in some celery. Anyway, I was blown away. There's sugar in this, for crying. Why is there sugar in this product? It just makes no sense whatsoever. What kills me is the things they try to pass on as healthy. Granola bars. Here's granola bars, Nature Valley. Again, not picking on this particular brand because they're all pretty much the same. They're trying to pawn it off as some sort of healthy snack, right? Well, in here is sugar. Then there is honey. Then there is brown sugar syrup. So there's 3 different kinds of sugar in this thing. You may as well eat a candy bar. And here's another thing, yogurt. Unless you get the plain yogurt, which tastes terrible, again, another cup of sugar. There's 20 grams of sugar in one little 6-ounce yogurt. So at the end of the day, it's all baloney. Now, what is good sugar? Fruit, and not fruit juice. Fruit juice is just like drinking a soda. It's loaded with sugar. They take the good stuff out. The reason fruit is good is because it's loaded with fiber and other things that slow the absorption of the sugar into the system. Therefore, you don't spike your insulin, drive your body wacko, and then you get the benefits of the fiber and the other things in the fruit. Not only that, you're going to eat an apple. You're not going to sit there and drink, you'll drink 16, 18, 20 ounces of a pint of apple juice loaded with sugar and gone. If you just eat the apple, you have one apple, not going to hurt you. It's 80, 100 calories or something like that. But if you're really trying to lose a lot of weight quickly, you should stay away from a lot of fruit for that very reason. It is sugar. But if you're gonna eat sugar, fruit is by far the best. Here's something that cracks me up. One more item I want to talk about here. Here is a loaf of bread. Okay, It is whole grain, double fiber, whole wheat, and all that. And what's it got in it? Sugar. Why does bread need to have sugar in it? I haven't a clue. I guess again, just to get us addicted to buying their product. But all those kind of carbohydrates, sugars, pastas, the refined carbohydrates, like the pastas and the cereal and the breads made with, if you're going to eat, one of the good carbohydrates to balance your diet is whole grains, stuff like quinoa, barley, that you buy bulk bins. That's what you want to do. But at the end of the day, you got to stay away from sugar. Sugar is poison to the system. I'm a first-hand experience with what it's done to my body. It does it the same to everybody. It's a serious problem in the overall health of America, probably the world as well, but we tend to overconsume much more than other countries. So look for sugar everywhere because it's in everything. If you really want to lead a low sugar diet, you have to look at everything. Anything that's packaged especially. When they went through the whole take the fat out of everything, all they did was add sugar to it. Even your milk, if you're going to drink dairy, drink whole milk, because they just add sugar to non-fat and low-fat, so it tastes better. So that's pretty much the end of the story. If you just lay off the sugar, drink some water, lay off booze, because booze is also a carbohydrate, especially beer, has the same effect. You're going to do fine. Take a walk, and you're just going to lose weight. You just will. So that's it for now. Sugar, it tastes killer, but it is killer. Thanks for tuning in. 250 by 50. Like, share, and all the other good stuff. And my next video will be my next weigh-in. Hopefully, we'll see. It's been a pretty good week. Take care, all.